All right, so welcome again to Military Guna TV. Thank you very much for joining me. And this is the review show of the Jamaica Premier League match week 16 or game week 16. In this episode, you will also see, which is highly anticipated, the Player of the Month nominees, and by possibly today's Tuesday night. Let's see, possibly by about latest Wednesday or Thursday morning, you guys will see the Player of the Month of April in the Jamaica Premier League. So make sure you guys come out and vote. The procedure to voting the voting will be done through the YouTube channel. So come over here, come into the comment section, smash the like button, also hit the subscribe button, and go into the comment section and vote for your favorite player. That is the procedure this time around to vote. I normally use my Instagram, but most definitely the Instagram will be a part of it, the Twitter will be a part of it, but most importantly, I want you guys to support the YouTube channel as well, so I have to incorporate the YouTube channel in this one. So we're going to look at the games first. We're going to also look at the table. We're going to also look at the top scorers for that period, and then the team of the week. But let's start off with the games that the fixtures. Let's have a look at the fixtures, people. Let's have a look at the fixtures first. So these are the fixtures, as you can see, for the game week. Most of anyone who followed these games would have known that this was quite an entertaining week. We have the first game off the bat is Tivoli defeating Montego Bay 2-0, and I did predict that one, that Tivoli would get the nod over Montego Bay. In which it was a good game, good encounter. Stephen Barnett coming back in full-fledged this month. He really come forward this month with all guns blazing. Then we have Dunbeholden going up against Portmore United. And Dunbeholden is a team in ascendancy right now. They are playing some good football, and I always mention that with a team like Dunbeholden, once they get that level of consistency, you will see them creeping up the top of the table, and that is what you're seeing right now from this Dunbeholden team, which is quite good. It is really good. Unfortunately, Portmore United has a lot of work to do. There's so much to be done. When I did interview with Coach Lenny Hyde, he did say that this is a young team. He did say that this team is a team who's trying to build something for the future. But right now, we will take beating. We will take a lot of beating right at this moment. Just it will be the learning curve for the team. So as he said, it's a young team, so there's a lot to come from the Portmore United team. So we have Veer defeating Arnett. This one was most definitely a surprise one out of the package. I did say that this is a perfect opportunity for Cephas to find back his goal scoring boot, in which he has been lacking so far this month. Specifically last month he was really on fire, but this month he has been missing target quite a lot. Yes, he's playing good, still putting that performance, but not getting that goal that he is really working hard to get. But he did get it this time around against a Veer team. But unfortunately for Arnett, they didn't get that 3 points that they really would want. And these are 3 vital points for Veer, I believe. Now, we have the big matchup for Sunday, which was the Dunbeholden versus Mount Pleasant. Two teams who really try to retain possession of the ball. Two teams who want to have the ball, who want to keep the ball, but this year, you can see that Dunbeholden prevail over them all. You have a lot of players in the Dunbeholden team who are quality players. Most definitely, you guys can see who's in great goal scoring form right now. Peter McGregor, I think he's at 8 games, 7 goals, and about 2 assists. He's in great form. He's in great shape at this moment. Most definitely. I think he's looking at the national program that peaking and said he needs a chance. He wants a chance. I do believe that is the intent from him. But I did expect a lot more from this Mount Pleasant team, especially in a game like this where both teams are teams that possessionally dominate the ball. Dunbeholden came away. There's maybe a little more firepower on Dunbeholden side with experience. Atterbury linking up everything. Nicole Christian in the mix as well. So Dunbeholden did prevail from this one. And Demar Phillips, who is in great form this month as well. Excellent player so far. Then now we move on to game day 2, which we have the first game. These games took part at the Solid Anthony Spalding complex. We have Mullines versus Waterhouse, and I do think that Mullines would have felt a little bit unfairly done by the referees. And as you can see, the interview, I did an interview with the coach. I think that interview is on the channel at this moment, where is really upset about the officiating of that game. I understand. Most likely when you're playing against a team that is at the top of the table, they are more likely to get the rub off the green, and that is just how unfortunate football is. And that's just how football is at the time, because more than likely their players are in better form. Their players are providing a lot more goal scoring threats. So most of the times these favors will go, and these smallest decision will go in their favor. And what I'm seeing right now, most of these games are being won by small margins. So even those small little decisions, when they go against you, it feels like something really big. And yes, he's upset, and I understand why. Waterhouse got that one goal through an early penalty by Keith Simpson, in which Wordley put that away quite nicely. And when in the following during the procedural part of the game, when the likes of Benbow come on, because Benbow didn't start, there was so much chance created, and Benbow didn't really hit the target. But he has had a very good month as well, and definitely, and based off how I'm talking, you guys can definitely assume some of the players that will be that will be nominated for Player of the Month. Waterhouse still running down Dunbeholden, who's at the top of the table. I think they're about 2 points away from Dunbeholden at this point. They really needed to get their 3 points from this game, and they did do that. Now the final game, Monday Night Football match, we have Arborview versus Cavaliers. This was one of the interesting games, and there's so much talking points in this one. Specifically, what is happening at Arborview, that high level of inconsistency, still need a lot of work to do. From where I was watching the game, looking at the players, looking at how they the officials, like the coaching staff, it just didn't feel right. There was not that proper feeling of something is likely to happen, something should happen. You didn't get that feeling. There was a lot more support for a lot more energy from the fans for the Arborview team, but you didn't feel that sense of urgency from the officials, which is the coaching staff. You didn't feel that, and the technical staff did. I just didn't feel the technical staff putting out that much effort in trying to get that 3 points. And when you look at the Cavaliers touchline, you can see the players rallying up the other players on the pitch, the coaching staff, even the medical staff putting that extra amount of energy just to get the game over the line. I love the performance from the young man Christopher Pearson, providing 2 assists, with one of them a beautiful pass, scrumptious pass. I would say a beautiful pass. It was quite an entertaining game. And both sense. Later in the game, I can't remember the player name that came on for Arborview, the tall, slender, brown guy. I'm telling you, he came on and he really lit up the field just a bit, enough to pump some energy in the Arborview team for them to get that extra amount of energy that was needed. And you can see the players that you were looking at, the Staples and these guys, the Hamiltons, the Trayvon Reed, they did try, but nothing would have came off for them in this game, and so did Cavaliers. And then some of the time you don't get the rub off the green. That's just a part of how football is. And good game, good performance from Cavaliers, and most definitely an outstanding performance from Nikashe Murray. Good performance. I think he got the play of the match for that one. So we're going to look at the table. This is how the table looks. As you can see, Dunbeholden still at the top of the table, 38 points, and we have just behind them we have Waterhouse, and then now we have Arnett. Lose out on 3 points. They had a perfect opportunity to get 3 points from Veer, who's not playing good, but guess what? This time Veer turned around and smashed them. Not easily, but they did get the job done. We have Mount Pleasant, who was really thrashed by the Dunbeholden team. And unfortunately, Mount Pleasant, with so much signing, so much work done in the transfer window, still not being shown on the pitch. And I'm wondering if something might be done in regards to, I'm not sure, maybe coaching staff or something, but something has to change in that team. And then we have Cavaliers and Tivoli, who is creeping up the table now. We also have Dunbeholden, Umberline. You should keep an eye out on Umberline, because they are doing well. And as I said, once they find that level of consistency, you will find out that Umberline will creep right up towards the top of the table once they find that level of consistency. So Andrew Price is doing some good work right there. Now we're going to look at the top goal scorers right now. Bygrave still at the top of the table. Didn't do much this month. You can see he's still playing, but he's very much frustrated because he's not getting those goals. The last goal that he scored was a penalty, I believe. I think it was against Waterhouse. That 2-2 draw against Waterhouse was the last time he scored, which was a few weeks ago. And I do think that he must be feeling a bit frustrated not getting those goals at this moment. Daniel Green, who's in splendid form right now, firing basically almost a goal per game, which is quite good in regards to his ratio. Cardell Benbow, yes, he came on. He got 2 sitters over the weekend when he came on Monday Night Football, Monday Evening Football, in which he could have actually surpassed Bygrave, but he didn't put them away. But that's how football is some of the time. Nicholas Nelson, he tried for that he really carried that Mullines team, and he tried so hard to get that goal, but he didn't do so. Ronald Cephas, as I said, he found a goal against the Veer team, but I do think that he's gone low on the goal scoring proficiency. And then now we have the man Peter McGregor, who at this moment I do believe that he has found a tremendous goal scoring form, and he's just banging in goals every game, every chance he gets, the slightest opportunity. Peter McGregor, he's finding the ball, putting the ball in the back of the net, and you can't ask for anything more from him in doing so. Then now let's have a look at the team of the week. This year is the team of the week, people. You can see most of the players. If you don't appreciate or you don't think that any one of these players really should be in the squad, you guys can contact me about that. I have no problem with us discussing it. Someone asked me, oh, is it that Damon Hyatt is in the goal and he conceded a goal? But right through the entire... and just check it out. From the information I received with the games that were not aired, the games that were not aired, most of those goalkeepers, those games, the keeper didn't have much to do, and they didn't do much when they should do something. But Damon Hyatt, he did put in a superb performance against Mount Pleasant. He made 3 crucial saves and then 2 normal saves. And most of the other teams, they will make like 1 or 2 saves. I have to look at the keeper's performance independently. That is how I evaluate them. He's one of the standout. Christopher Pearson is there as well. Also one of the standout. Peter McGregor is there as well. A lot of people ask me, why is it that Daniel Green, it's so difficult for Daniel Green to make the cut? But most of the time when Daniel Green plays well, you have other players who scoring like 2-3 goals that are in his position, and it's quite difficult. I cannot put in every player. I try my best to get it as fair as possible. What I should do now is introduce a bench system, but that's how it is some of the time. And up front we have Stephen Barney from Tivoli with that brace for Tivoli, giving Tivoli that win. Wilson, he has been Elvis Wilson. He has been really tremendous for Waterhouse so far. He has been really good for Waterhouse. I think he featured in, this is the 3rd team of the week for the month, so most definitely he's the third. Is that third of seconds? Come on, I did it and I can't remember, but that's how it is. But anyways, he's doing good. Most definitely, he's look good. So let's move away from that. I know this is what most persons are waiting on. These are the nominees for the Player of the Month. These are the nominees for the Player of the Month, people. And let me see. I think Dunbeholden is a team with... These are the stats for Dunbeholden. I would say maybe the most outstanding team of the month. Dunbeholden games. They played 5 games. I know it kind of leaked over, but based off the game week, they played 5 games. They scored like 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8. They scored 9 goals, conceding 4, and has 2 clean sheets. So I think they only drew 1 game, and they won the rest. So it's 1 draw, 4 wins. So that's pretty good. That is really good. That is very impressive. That is the reason why they are at the top of the table. That definitely highlights the reason why they are at the top of the table. Now let's look at these are the nominees. These are the nominees, people. These are the nominees for Player of the Month. So if you don't agree, I would definitely want you guys to go into the comment section and introduce a player. Tell me of a player that you believe should be in the team of the week. In the Player of the Month nominee. If you don't, these are the 6 players that these guys have got a tremendous month. They have been through the month. I mean, really good performances right throughout the month. We have Peter McGregor, Daniel Green, Stefan Barnett, Cardell Benbow, Demar Phillips, and Elvis Wilson. So these are the 6 candidates nominated for Player of the Month. We will see how that one goes. Let's see how the voting goes. As I said, going down the comment section, vote inside of the comment section. And I know a lot of people, when they voted last time, and their favorites didn't win because you missed all the platform. It's on the Twitter, it's on Instagram, it's on the Facebook, and most definitely, the number one place that I check is actually my YouTube channel. So make sure that you check that one out, and most definitely. Anyway, I do think I covered everything, and look out for the next preview show coming up. The next preview show will be about Thursday, Friday. I haven't had a set time as yet, so bear with me for that one, people. But most definitely, I do believe that this was definitely a good one. And until next time, people, Military Guna TV, people, and we're out.